Hello everyone. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to see about a very famous interview question which we expect in many data analyst, business analyst, data engineering or a SQL developer role. That is how to delete duplicate records in SQL. And we solving in LeetCode. Write a solution to delete all duplicate emails, keeping only one unique email with the smallest ID. For SQL users, please note that you are supposed to write a delete statement and not a select one. Okay, let's get into the problem. Now, we are solving an Oracle database, in which we are using a subqueries, and only using in and not an operator. So, we are first fetching the IDs which is not in the minimum ID and then selecting emails which are having count more than one. So, for this we are using group by and having method, in which count should be greater than 1. So, we are first fetching the IDs which is not in the minimum ID and then selecting emails which are having count more than 1. For this we are using group by and having method, in which count should be greater than 1. And always cross-check twice the brackets and other things before running the query. Now this kind of subquery is very complex for the readability, so we can do the same subquery. Much simpler this time. And now we can try to use MS SQL Server to run the code. Here we are delete the table person by simply by selecting the IDs which are not mentioned it. Select ID is not in the min ID of the person table. This is much simpler than the previous code. Boom, the code was accepted with 229 milliseconds. Now we can try to execute another method in MySQL by using self-join, an inner join. Like same table we are joining more than one time. So delete the table P1, where male should be match, and ID should not match is the simple logic behind this join. And now, this code also got accepted in 66 milliseconds only, which is very less time only. Now, this time we are going for the window function and an operator, which is look complex, but by regular practice or understanding its own logic we can be very familiar with this kind of method. But I guarantee by regular practice it will be much easier than any other methods. And this way we can solve any other complex problem also. It is just using a subquery and relational operator. And we are using row number window function. And we are solving with this approach. Now try to run the code in MySQL, which code was accepted and also it is executed in 80 milliseconds only. Now, we are going to try the problem using PostgreSQL by using CTE. That is common table expression this time, in which we create a table named CTE in which we can use rank window function and we are going to give rank for each rows. This is the combination of CTE, rank window function, part of subquery and in relational operators, so several things we are going to use in this method. Then select the table in which the ID should present in the CTE table where the ID is not equal to 1. Now try to run the code, which is successfully accepted in our PostgreSQL. So, we are tried in several different methods. Now you comment which is your favorite method and which will be considered for time and space complexity. Comments in below. So, that's all for today. See you tomorrow in a different interesting interview problem.